There is nothing wrong with your internet. Do not attempt to adjust your settings. We are controlling the podcast. We control the squealing and the screams. We can make your heart flutter, your eyes blur from tears, or sharpen your mind to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit back. We are in control of what you hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your settings. You are about to experience the awe and mystery known as the female mind. You are now entering the fangirl zone.
Hello, Winona Earp Sci-Fi Talk listeners. This is Fanboy F, aka Fred from the Netherlands, a special reporter for Sci-Fi Talk about Earp-a-palooza, a Winona Earp only fan convention held at the Hyatt Regency in Minneapolis from Friday the 12th of October up to Sunday the 14th. The Sci-Fi Talk team, being Steve and Fangirl S, specially arranged a reporter from Europe to visit Earp-a-palooza in the US to give a report about this special fan convention. And special it was, full with panels, autograph sessions, photo ops with the actors, and also with the original maker of Winona Earp, namely Bo Smith, and there were workshops and some special events, such as, of course, cosplay and karaoke. Who were the guests? Dominique Prevost-Chalkley, playing Waverly, Catherine Burrell, playing Nicole Hart, Michael Eklund, playing Bobo Del Rey, Greg Lawson, playing Renly Nedley, Megan Follows, Mama Earp, and, of course, Tim Rozon, Doc Holliday, and furthermore, creator Bo Smith, and also showrunner Emily Andrews. There were about 650 attendees, and most of them, I think, stayed in the Hyatt as well. So that was very convenient to have your hotel room very nearby where the convention is held. On the first day, so Friday, was mainly for registration. The first autograph sessions were held, and there was a special VIP dinner for people who had tickets for the dinner together with the actors and the other guests. Very special that first evening was a rewatch of the finale episode, and it's really, really special to watch an episode together with, say, 500 other fans. Although everybody knew what's going to happen, all kinds of cheers in the public, all kinds of special moments during the episode. Is very different than sitting at home and watch it alone or 2 or 3 other people. And then there was a block party with Andrea Higgins, who's also a guest as disc jockey. So that was the first day. The second day, Saturday the 13th of October, a lot happened. A lot of autograph sessions, photo ops, and you could do photo ops with, for instance, Waverly and Nicole, or with Waverly, Nicole, and Emily, and with the whole crew. And I have to make a big, big compliment to Wolf Studios, who did this very efficiently. So getting people in, making their photographs, having the printers ready. You just walked in, you made your photograph, you walked out, and you could get your photograph immediately dry and nice, and you could get a cover for it to protect it. It was very, and I have to say, the cast of Winona Earp is so very giving in that. And I saw a lot of pictures, not only the 1 or 2 that I made with Waverly, Nicole, and Emily for myself, but also a lot of pictures of other people. And all of them look very nice quality, but also very funny things. And they were very willing to do all kinds of silly things with the fans. So the cast and also Wolf Studios did a very, very nice job delivering a very high quality pictures. And if for a little extra cost, you also could get it digitally at a very high resolution. For people who were interested in writing, there was a special, I didn't attend to that, a special 2-hour Emily Andrews writing workshop on Saturday. In the evening, there was a cosplay. The one who won the cosplay contest was somebody who was dressed up as the menstrual angel, and she looked indeed very, very, very nice. First panels were held on Saturday, 10 a.m. in the morning, a full cast panel. Everybody had to get acquainted a little bit. It was very interesting. All these panels, by the way, you can find just on YouTube. I think if you type in Earp-a-palooza, so with 2 dashes, Earp-a-palooza, you can find them. There is a full cast panel on Saturday. There is a panel of Men of Purgatory with Natalie, Bobo, Bo, Doc. And then in the afternoon, there was the so-called Way Out panel with Waverly and Nicole, of course, moderated by Bonnie Farrar. Kevin Batchelder and Bonnie Farrar, who are the hosts of the Tales of the Black Badge podcast, were also involved here in moderating different panels. And the full cast panel was moderated by Mo Ryan. And Mo Ryan is the woman who placed a very nice and important newspaper article about Wynonna Earp and about the Wynonna Earp fandom in the New York Times some time ago. So then on the third day, so Sunday the 14th, there was a very special breakfast with some of the guests who had a ticket for that, to have breakfast with cast members. And there was later on in the afternoon a workshop with Bo Smith for people who were interested in drawing comics. And furthermore, on Sunday, also photo ops and autograph sessions. And then the panels on Sunday. One of them was really, really very special. And that was the first one in the morning, and that was the Ladies of Purgatory panel with Waverly, Nicole, Mama Earp, Emily Andrews, the showrunner, and was moderated by Bonnie Farrar. And I have to say, it was my first real fan convention I attended, but this was so intimate actually, with 500 attendees and these women telling really personal things, difficulties they encountered in their own life, what the show brought them, what the interaction with the fandom brought them. Really, personal actually. And if you are a little bit a fan of Wynonna Earp and you don't want to watch all these panels, I really advise you to have a look at this special panel. So just type in YouTube, Ladies of Purgatory, and I think you can immediately find it, and perhaps you have to add Earp-a-palooza. I was really amazed by it and impressed by it, and it brought a lot of emotion in the public, but also with the actors themselves. Then just afternoon, there was a Tales of the Black Badge, a live podcast. So Kevin and Bonnie did a live podcast with the audience. Then later on, there was a creators panel, so just with Emily and Bo Smith. And on Sunday at the end, there was a closing ceremony at 6:30 p.m. And people had made video messages to thank the cast. And most of the cast was there to watch this. And they all got, emotional again by what this show does for people and how it helps people to accept themselves in their lives. There was a big LGBTQ amount of attendees, and it was all very nice and open, and people accepted each other as they were. So very good. And that is what this show does. It is not just a funny, entertaining genre show. It really has a lot of more meaning, and there are really deeper layers into it, and it's connecting people. And you really saw at this meeting, which is quite small if you compare it to, for instance, if you compare it to Comic-Con and other big fan conventions, it feels a little bit like family, and people are connecting and helping each other, and the cast is so loving, let's say, and open, and really embraces their fans. And because, as said again, this was my first convention, I don't know how often you will encounter this or how unique this is. But I get quite an impression that it's quite unique. And yeah, it gave me a good feeling. Got to know a few people which I never would have known just by myself, and just go out there, and was very nice. So this was my special report for Sci-Fi Talk. Greetings, all the best. Back in the Netherlands, getting over my jet lag. This was Fanboy F. Greetings.